whatsoever. So very low on the engage is the 100 Thieves team comp, but if they are being dove onto, Braum can be pretty effective. Again, it feels like we're pushing the pace.
Okay, the first Dragon will go over to the side of 100 Thieves, and it's quicker than it was in the previous game. Game number 1, first Drake fell around. The closer leading the charge forward. We'll see if they really want to commit for this and try to make a play, try to defend, try to continue stacking these Drakes. Down to about 500 HP, and it's stolen away by Closer. Nicely done. TP's coming in now with a Braum ulti being used, but a ton of damage coming out from TSM. It's first blood, and it's about to be second. Who he burns down, and TSM loses the Drake, but they take 2 kills.
Nicely done by them. I mean, the fact that Closer steals that saves them a little bit. FBI maybe going to get chased down. Does have his summoner, so we'll have to flash the combo here, I think.
Well, that didn't happen. He tries to use the heal after the fact, and with the flash, he stays alive. Now we'll see if Huni and Sword Art can get themselves out. A TP coming in from Power of Evil says, "You leave my teammates alone."
Man, it just keeps going. One TP comes in, the other answers. Both top laners TP'd in towards that dragon, both mid laners TPing in towards that bottom lane. TSM, I think they come out way ahead on this when you consider the scaling, when you consider, their 5v5, I just think is a lot stronger, a lot easier to execute, similar to last
Still behind in the jungle tempo overall, so getting the first blood on him, having that extra 400 gold in pocket, he's got his Everfrost now. You can see the free boots have kicked in.
Compared to the last, and we'll see if they can trade back a tower here in mid, or even potentially in bot to continue. Jace, Ashe, pretty consistent. Sword Art, though, on the flank. They know he's coming here. They should.
Steal it away yet again, and he does it twice now here in this second game. 100 Thieves now turning around on the TSM players that were looking to collapse on a flank. Big 3-man ulti coming out from Huni. Looking to set it up, knock him down. Lost going in, Ryoma going out. 100 Thieves. They managed to only with 1, and the tier 1 turret mid still stands for both teams. Now Sword Art's immediately counter-engaging as 100 Thieves moves forward. Closer's got to be really looking out on this, but he's already dead. TSM finding themselves 2, about to make it 3 different kills, and 100 Thieves, it's just like in the
previous. He spots multiple members walking towards him in that brush. Not even for a split second did he back off. He is calling for the TP. He is preparing for the play.
To rotate around and try to answer.
Man, this just feels like such a mirror image of the last game. TSM are winning the fights. 100 Thieves are trying to get towards Soul. TSM win a fight and get the Baron. Ryoma is committing to the split push. When TSM have the Baron, 100 Thieves are saying, all right, we can't fight them. Let's try to get something through side lane. So last game we saw it on the Lucian. To win through last game, feels like they have just accepted this is the way we've got to play the game. Don't challenge.
Just sacrifice yourself for the team. Sacrifice yourself in the draft. Just be the guy who's got to play the weak side. And honestly, there are 2 players
doing the same thing, but he's really playing so intelligently.
Well, someday jumps in there, and it's Sword Art who's now taking a lot of damage coming out. Nice Braum ulti finds both Sword Art and Lost. Lost gets himself away for now, dodging away.
That they could maybe catch a lazy recall, that someone will be actually split off. Instead, 100 Thieves had actually stayed in that quadrant.
They're the ones starting this up. It's already down to half HP. Closer throws in the Swirl Seed. It finds its mark onto Spica, but no one else. 100
Sword Art on the flank.
Contemplating walking closer. Sword Art's ready here to go on the flank. The Baron's going to be taken down. Spica's got it, ready to go. TSM have the Baron, and now the team fight started up. Sword Art's tanking on the front line. He will be the sacrifice. Spica right now. TSM's coming in. Huni's just about ready to transform. Dragon has been slayed. Soul has
Thieves getting that Infernal Soul, which gives them a lifeline in this game. We'll see what TSM can get done with the Baron here, trying to push forward, collect some gold. But at this point, TSM is looking for the flank. Will they go for the dive?
They're going in. Everfrost root down onto the Braum. Hey, what were we talking about with Everfrost and Nidalee? She just walks up to you and roots you? Unlucky for He, man. The pick comes through. TSM nearly finding 2 more onto both of the marksmen. And with 100 Thieves having lost their support and having to heal up 2 of the remaining players, it is oh so easy.
Take the tower, take the inhibitor. 100 Thieves feel like they've got nothing to say about this. With He down, they are not willing to even step forward and commit. So it's so few opportunities to really succeed with that, and that's your only way to engage, but they find one of those opportunities right there.
Nicely done. Information they can possibly gather before they go in for an objective like that. Someday has his Edge of Night, but it will not matter. KaiSser does some crazy damage, but the flash away from Sunday keeps him alive as Sword Art might now get punished. Ryoma's still not grouped up here with the rest of the team just yet. Nice exhaust down into KaiSser, but she stays alive with a massive shield. The shutdown on the enemy AD carry is important. It's a double kill over to Sunday, who he stays alive for an extra moment, but he is still burning down. FBI's out of the picture. A triple kill over to the Jace. It is a
knocking Spica out of the air on the pounce there to keep himself alive. They need to get something done. This is our strongest point in the game, and they're just committing to it. They're going to flip it.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's Spica stealing it away. Closer may have found the steals on the small Drakes earlier, but 37 minutes into the game.
Slowly pushing this in. They're moving to a 3-lane start here, but Lost in trouble.
Oh, Lost eating a lot of damage here, but the Killer Instinct will not be enough to keep him. Dragon ended up being a Baron play that was stolen away by TSM, and then TSM's now stolen Baron play has transformed into Mega Knock.
Too early.
100 Thieves recognize that he's at that point of strength right now as soon as he transforms back. Ryoma tries to go in. A nice follow-up arrow here, but where's the rest of the damage? FBI goes forward, but it's going to be 2 for 1 here so far. Power of Evil is down, but the rest of 100 Thieves now has no way to fight back, or do they? Sword Art tanking up here at the very front. Someday putting out the damage onto everybody. He's the carry. He's the guy who's got to get it done. Sword Art about to drop next. Lost goes on a killing spree. Closer buying a little bit of time here with the stasis with Guardian Angel, bringing Someday back to life. But Lost takes them all down. A triple kill and a Bud Light ace for TSM.
Lost is found, and TSM, I think they've got their second win. They are going to push down mid. These spawn timers are way too long.
Holy moly, that last fight. Damage dealt in the last team fight, 494 from Ryoma, who was just not able to get the damage that he needed there onto Power of Evil. As the Nexus turrets fall, Lost redeems himself for the death in the top lane with a 6,000 damage team fight, and TSM will take us to match point, going up 2-0.
Damn, what a back and forth game.